Meghan Markle can't stop breaking this royal style rule. When it comes to royal style, Meghan Markle must abide by the Queen's rules, especially when representing the family on engagements and tours. And, while the Duchess of Sussex has strayed from the monarchy's dress code a handful of times, she, for the most part, tends to follow protocol, except when it comes to one royal style rule. The royal style rule Meghan Markle always breaks. Meghan Markle isn't the only royal family member to stray from the Queen's fashion guidelines. However, we almost never see Kate Middleton and other royal women break the rule Meghan Markle tends to ignore. In the royal family, women can't remove their coats in public. That means if it's cold outside and a royal woman arrives at a royal engagement wearing a coat, she must keep the coat on once inside. The reason for this royal fashion rule is quite bizarre and sexist, which might explain why feminist Meghan Markle opts out of the strict protocol. According to reports, the Queen feels removing outerwear in public is like undressing and, therefore, unladylike. Unlike the women, royal men are allowed to remove their coats once inside. While the Duchess of Sussex has kept her coat on before, that's especially true for her early royal events. Before she was officially married into the royal family, we've noticed that she recently started taking her coats or jackets off indoors. For example, during the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's royal tour of Morocco, Meghan Markle wore a black and white striped sweater with an army green jacket. She also stepped out wearing just the sweater, which means she, removed her jacket. Earlier this month, the Duchess arrived in Bristol, England for a visit to 125. She arrived in a wool coat, but once inside, she removed her outerwear and revealed a floral dress, and green suede boots. And, while visiting SmartWorks, an organization that provides professional clothing and job interview training for women in need, in January, she arrived in a black dress with a camel-colored coat. Once inside, she removed her coat as she helped women shop for potential interview garments. That said, the Duchess of Sussex sometimes abides by the rules, probably depending on indoor temperature, and sometimes keeps her coat on. While visiting Feeding Birkenhead Citizens Supermarket in January, Meghan Markle stepped out in a purple dress with eye-catching red pumps and a matching red coat. She kept her coat on as she and Prince Harry toured the indoor facility. Royal-style rules Meghan Markle doesn't always follow. Taking off her outerwear, or undressing in public, as the Queen sees it, isn't the only royal fashion rule Meghan Markle has broken. In addition, she will occasionally turn a blind eye to other royal protocol. For example, royal women can't show their bare legs, and must wear pantyhose instead, but Meghan Markle frequently steps out without tights. Off-the-shoulder looks are also off-limits, but the Duchess of Sussex stepped out in an over-the-shoulder pink dress for the 2018 Trooping the Colour festivities.